We're happy as heck to support him and have him as our team captain. For him to even be here is remarkable. The guy never makes excuses. He never complains. He has a huge smile on his face every day. He has a great attitude. He's about giving back to other people. All right, and that's really what being a Boilermaker is all about. So, if you guys don't mind, if you can keep it quiet just for a little bit. If Tyler wants to say a few words, if you guys can listen, we definitely would love to hear from you, Tyler. Whatever you have to say, buddy.
Thanks for leaving your heart out on the field and showing the nation what being a Boilermaker is all about. And hopefully ESPN does us right and puts us at 25.
You know, Tyler's on the spot. I was going to say, he's speaking the truth right now. 29-point loss by Ohio State, second largest in program history. When ranked in the top 2, Urban Meyer has been involved in the top 3 on this list as he was head coach of the Buckeyes when Clemson beat them by 31. And he was Florida head coach when the Gators trounced the Buckeyes in the BCS title game. Here's Urban after the game.
I thought we were going to come out here and play our tails off. And I think, you know, we had opportunities to get right back in it, and every time you thought we were going to swing and get back in it, you didn't score in the red zone, have a turnover, or we give up a big hit. There's some serious shortcomings right now we got to get fixed.
Ohio State has allowed 35 plays of 25-plus yards this season. That's 5 more than all of last year.
Yep.
Big plays killed them on
Listen,
Saturday.
and it's the Achilles heel of this team that we've been talking about all season long, and it came back to bite them in this game. They gave up 14 plays of 15 yards or more. Too many explosive plays. It's the most ever given up by an Urban Meyer coach Ohio State defense. And it's not just one thing, guys. It's receivers running wide open. Right here, defensive linemen not getting off of blocks, linebackers not being up in their gaps, and you're giving up long runs. It's DBs missing tackles in the hole. And another explosive run on this play here. Tackling, coverage busts, corners getting beaten one-on-one. Way too many explosive plays. And if you're Ohio State, your best defensive player, Nick Bosa, he's not coming back now, so he's not going to be able to help fix this. And I think in the big picture, if you look at the Big Ten, the 2 best teams, Ohio State and Michigan, but the big difference, Michigan's playing playoff caliber defense. Ohio State is not. It's going to be tough for Ohio State, I think, to just hang on now with 1 loss. They got a lot of things to fix on the defensive side of the ball.
Buckeyes, 76 rushing yards. Dwayne Haskins, 73 pass attempts, and it was just brutal how they could not capitalize in the red zone.
Yeah, and more surprising, Justin, and you're right. We've been talking about this defense giving up big plays. Offense was not a problem. They were averaging 46 points a game coming into this Purdue game, and they scored 20. And it wasn't moving the ball. They had 500 yards of total offense. It was the ability to run the ball, it was the ability to put points in the end zone when they got in the red zone, which was the problem. The timing was just off. Dwayne Haskins ends up throwing the ball 73 times in this game. That speaks to their lack of ability to run the football. They just couldn't punch it in. We'll see a 4th down play, which was actually set up by these run plays. They couldn't get an end zone. They tried to run it in 2 times from the 2-yard line. And then here comes the 4th down play, which comes off of that, and it's a tip pass. That's a hard play to run. You're talking about passing the ball on your 4-yard line in a tunnel screen. That's a hard play to run. But the real issue is they can't run the football. And you're telling me that we're in a time zone when the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, can't run the football against
with
a
Dobbins
Purdue team?
and Weber.
This is crazy what we've seen in this game. Defense has been an issue, but now the offense has some question marks.
And you pointed out, too, when Ohio State loses, they lose badly.
Oh, yeah.
And to Jesse's point, now,
Iowa last year. Oh, yeah.
This isn't
They
just
lose.
run the table, it's fine. Now you've got to get other pieces to fall in place now.
Well, I think most importantly, guys, it's going to be on defense, and they have to find a way to get that fixed. And listen, I'm watching these games. I've got questions just about overall team speed on defense at linebacker and at safety. It's manifesting itself over and
amazing.
over. Those aren't things you can just coach and make guys faster. Either you make change schematically, but this is a defense now that a fire needs to get lit underneath them. They're not going to beat Michigan down the road playing defense the way they are right now.
12-game win streak was the second longest in the FBS. That gets snapped. Speaking of Michigan, that